Hello, gorgeous writers. Welcome to my channel. I'm super excited to introduce myself. My name is Sarah L. I am the founder and multi-best-selling publisher of PROSE Publishing. I have literally mastered the game, having started as a 25-time author. I mean, I didn't start out that way, but eventually became a 25-time author turned publisher. I loved creating books. Honestly, it was probably the easiest thing. It was my easy way out, not gonna lie. As crazy as that sounds, it was my easy way out. Just writing, creating little booklets, planners, journals, and stuff for people to work with. And then eventually being sought out by some really big people to help them publish their books. And so, lo and behold, I became the woman I am today. Just kidding. Okay, anyways. The point of this video is because I genuinely believe that I may have created a new pathway of publishing. Okay, no. I've invented a new form of publishing, and I just had to claim that out to the world out loud. I had to say, hey, if you heard about it, you heard it here first. Signature, patent, signed, sealed, delivered, okay? Most people who have affiliated with publishing in any form know its three core types. You've got traditional publishing, which in the past was probably the only way to get a book out there. And then you fast forward a little bit, the world has innovated, people became rebels, really cool creators, and you heard about self-publishing, which is basically for anyone nowadays. It's super fun, super automated. Obviously the pros and cons to both of these, kind of weigh out their differences. And I'll share a little bit more about those very shortly. And then you fast forward a little bit further into the late 2000s, more innovators, more rebel content creators. And now we have what the world majoritively knows as hybrid publishing. The difference between all three is simple. For traditional publishing, you have to be in the lucky literal 1% to be either sought out by a publishing house or to have hired the perfect literary agent to land you a contract or a publishing deal with a world-renowned publishing house. What's really great about publishing deals is that you get a funky, fresh, cash advance, say of $10,000. I've never seen really that much more. The con to that and the fine print is that eventually that $10,000 or whatever cash advance you got needs to be paid back in split royalties. And you are basically going to be splitting your royalties with the publishing house for the rest of your life. So yeah, they do everything for you. It's like a one-of-a-kind opportunity, a massive life achievement to get a publishing deal with any kind of publishing house, especially the big guys. But if you're like every other average Joe, chances are that won't be you. And that's okay, honey, because we've got the Self-Publishers Club that is all inclusive for everyone. So the difference obviously is major. You're not necessarily getting a big publishing deal and you don't have everyone doing it for you, like a team of 20 different editors and designers and marketers for your book. You're basically doing it all yourself when it comes to self-publishing, but you have full creative freedom, something they don't tell you in traditional publishing, where they basically don't fit you into the industry. And even though they love your voice, they're here to market it to the masses. So they change a lot of what your core message would be. In self-publishing, you could do, say, and express whatever it is you're called to with full creative freedom. However, you are doing it all yourself. You're editing it. God bless. I remember my first few books and I was editing it with some kind of cheapo membership with Grammarly or something. You could probably find a million errors. No fact checking, no none of that. And yet I published. And it was automated. So one of the great things about working with self-publishing platforms is, for the most part, it is automated. So you never lift a finger. You pay either once or never to have it published and fulfilled for you. Some of my favorite publishing platforms are KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing, Ingram Spark, and Smashwords. So those are really big ones. Obviously, there's tons other publishing platforms out there. But those are like the 3 really big ones. And then, yeah, you have like full creative freedom. It's done for you, fun, but you're doing all the work. So the success of your book depends heavily on your capacity to sell it. And then fast forward some time, people of the world were like, listen, I don't want to do all of this, so let's invent hybrid publishing, which is still technically the essence of what I do. You hire someone to do it all for you. So you hire a publisher, hybrid publisher, who will help you edit, format, design the covers, design the book, even write the book too. You can get some writing support and then publish it. They can also help you with the marketing part. And the fun fact about my company is that we guarantee bestseller. For some reason, I was able to literally master bestseller, and it's been 2 years in the running now with infallibly, without fail, I have landed every single one of my clients on the bestseller list, or at least hot release. And yeah, that's just like the benefits of working with a publisher. Now, one of the things about pretty much any form of publishing that I eventually had to challenge, because $6 to $12 royalties was just not working for me anymore. I didn't ever think I could become the successful authorpreneur that I wanted to be, and that, the bestseller life that I wanted to live would not come from $10 a book sale, even if I didn't have to do anything to get those sales. I didn't have to split my margins or calculate my profits. I didn't have to do any of that. But I still was, some will call it greedy, some will call it really intelligent, that I eventually found a way to integrate my books into my existing brand suite, all of my existing offers, so that I could make really high ticket sales with all of my books. So cue my new invention, my latest creation in the world, and the signature method of PROSE publishing, which I now call integrated publishing. And I am just like coming up in the industry claiming that this is the only way to do it. It would take you literally at least 100 book sales to make $1,000, or to make it $10,000. You would need 1,000 book sales, which for people who have an audience, that's great. But why would you cap yourself at that level of royalty when you could literally integrate your book into high ticket offers and sell your book for $1,000, $2,000, and what I've seen, $10,000. My very first $1,000 book sale was coming from my school of publishing. I offered a little and what's really great, actually, if I can interrupt myself, is it doesn't even always have to be the physical book. We have seen digital book sales being sold for $100 since the beginning of content creator era, okay? So to say that your book can't be sold for vast amounts, when technically integrated publishing is any way that you can include your book title, your book, the paperback or ebook version of your book into a high ticket item, that is the essence of what I'm talking about here. And I am literally spilling the beans, so you are welcome, okay? Yeah, it's a really good way of just actually becoming the successful author that you aspire to be. So if you're a content creator of any sort, you have your own business where you sell courses, programs, masterminds, even our in-person entrepreneurs who do VIP retreats, in-person masterminds, fine dining like author lunches. I literally have a client right now who is an author, an artist, and she's creating galas now to sell her book, to have exhibits and galleries and things. It's virtually limitless nowadays to create anything that you want. And if you have a book to go with it, then there you have it. Gone are the days of $25 book sales that take forever to make you successful and rich. And so part of the whole bestseller movement that my whole business is founded on is giving you and getting you the money that matches the essence of your book. So whether it's a manual, a workbook, some digital PDF, your memoir, a book of your art, a photography book, a cookbook. I love cookbooks. Literally anything. A book that just has the foundations of a course. You could create literally any form of package or bundle where you include your book into that, where you integrated publishing, your book into your existing brand suite. And therefore the price can be astronomically raised compared to what you would be doing if you were just stuck to typical self-publishing, hybrid publishing, or even traditional publishing. So there you have it. I want to keep this video kind of short for you. So if you have some questions on how you can integrate your book, or you want to create a book to integrate into your business, your course, your programs, your masterminds, even one-on-one coaching, I'll share you a little story just before I head off. When I first discovered or invented integrated publishing, it was because I was sending my clients that I was doing one-on-one coaching with, one-on-one writing coaching, blank journals. Literally a blank journal with lines on it for, it was at the time $1,000 for 30 days of coaching, and they would get a journal. And so I justified it, which technically any author would justify it, especially if you're really intelligent with how you price and market your different courses and programs and coaching containers, and even your events and stuff. If you include the price of the book inside your pricing unit, that's not a $25 book anymore. Yeah, okay, metaphorically it is, but you're selling the book for $1,000. You're not selling it like a hard copy of your book for $25 anymore. You sold it for $2,500. So there you have it, my beautiful friends. The secret. The new patented, I'm joking. Yeah, so I just thought I would share that if you heard of integrated publishing, and you heard it here first, I am the creator. I'm too much. I am the creator of integrated publishing, totally. But yeah, so thought I would share that with you guys. Thanks so much for watching. And like I said, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out. I'm always happy to answer. And if you have a manuscript that you want to turn into an inevitable bestseller, and you want to integrate it into your business to make thousands of dollars per book sale, then let's be audacious, honey. Let's boldly go after it and make you a bestseller. All right, friends. Thanks for watching. Don't be afraid to like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Bye.